What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode, we are going to be looking at XRP, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, QQQ, and the S&P 500. Now, there's a couple of things we're going to have to go over in today's episode. Lots of the markets are still consolidating. As we were checking out the markets, we noticed a lot of cryptocurrencies. There was a chance we could be hitting some sort of bottom, which could allow like XRP and other cryptos to actually continue to extend further. What I mean by that is looking at Solana, for example, we're kind of nearing some supports and holding on pretty well, which could allow the prices to kind of regain some stability. Instead of falling lower because we are already overbought or oversold, there's a chance we could consolidate sideways. And if that was the case, we could see XRP do the same thing. You can also notice the uptrend here. Ethereum has very much so hit its bottom, which is very nice. You can see a very solid support right here, and there's a chance we could consolidate, forward instead of dropping again. We won't know if we'll drop until we consolidate all the way over here, but that's kind of what we're expecting. We have Solana, which is doing a similar movement. XRP, very similar movement. Ethereum bottom is with certainty here. Good chance we'll consolidate out. Bitcoin, good chance of reversal. QQQ and the stock market are consolidating here. We don't know, but there's also that chance we could head up. So there's a lot of very interesting factors to consider and figure out moving forward. But if all is well, then there's a chance we could at least consolidate or head up and not expect to see a drop until we get across this kind of drawbridge here, or whatever you want to call it, our tightrope here that we have to make right now. With all that being said, make sure to smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, remember MARGEX is giving away up to $10,000 in free bonus cryptocurrency to people that use the promo code CryptoTV down in the description below. You get 20% back on your deposit amount. So you'll get 20% back on, 10K. That would be 2K in free bonus crypto that you can trade around and do whatever you want with. More info about MARGEX will be later on in today's episode. But to start, you can see the current coin market cap is trading at around 0.4% up. You can see we've pretty much been on this descent to the downside here, and we're just now starting to consolidate up just a hair. I mean, just a pinch. So I'm not surprised that we are consolidating out. Don't expect to see too much movement right now within the markets. Like we said, we're kind of on a tightrope, and the only thing we really want to see happen with these cryptocurrencies is to just kind of trend across. Solana, we want to see trend across. Ethereum, we want to see trend across. Not so much an explosion up or a drop down. So to see the consolidation right now looks good. It looks efficient to me. That's what we're waiting for. That's what we'd like to see happen here. And if all is well, then we should start to see that movement come next week, which is exciting. Now, with that being said, to move on and into these cryptocurrencies, you can see yesterday we left off talking about the fact that another bull run could be coming for XRP and for these cryptocurrencies, mainly because we are filling out a much larger bull flag. You can see in yesterday's video here, we said that another XRP bull run is forming, and that still holds with certainty here. What I am noticing, and we're gonna have to tweak the chart just a hair, is obviously you guys know that these are without a doubt textbook bull flags. Flag pull up. Now we have this beautiful lower high, lower low pattern forming with this little symmetrical triangle here, but I can without a doubt extend this up. We're gonna jump to the 4 hour here so you guys can get a better overview or look at what exactly is here. Just like that. Check this out. Here we have the uptrend with certainty. This now adds another little kind of pattern or viewpoint, another exciting little technical indicator for us to judge. We are caught with this moving average here, but we are consolidating. And what we're looking for truly is for us to come to contact with this resistance again. You can see we've already fallen. We're now consolidating back up to yet again challenge that price ceiling here. What we're looking for is a confirmed closure above that resistance and for us to see a long position to the upside here. Pay attention to that. That is what we are looking for here. I would likely expect to see that run, but it only comes down to confirming closure above that resistance. Remember, we could reject off this quite nicely and expect to see a dump, which wouldn't be, great in regards to where we could see XRP moving to in the future, but it would open up a short that we could easily, convert to a short position, a dump, and capitalize off that and still, make profits off of a short position. I'm just letting you guys know that. Check it out. It's a new formation. Pretty much this could be repeating itself. You can see in here, we kind of filled in the gap across, walked the tightrope. We were playing around with a rock and a hard place, or stuck between a rock and a hard place, trying to break through price ceiling, trying to hold the floor. Floor broke, we fell. Well, same exact patterns happening. We are stuck between that ceiling, this floor, filling in the gap, and we are going to try it again. Attempt to break through that ceiling. If we do, we could expect a bullish rally. If we break through the floor, we could expect a jump to the downside here. Very simple. Very easy. Pay attention to this. Obviously, long term, what we expect to see out of XRP is a bull run, but we gotta be a little more patient with that. You can see here on Solana, here's why we think we're going to see some consolidation. You can already see we are oversold on the daily charts here on the relative strength indicator, but on top of that, we are consolidating. You can see it. We are wicking up. We have a nice little green band of resistance or support at this point here, and if things go well, we'll hopefully be able to walk across, break through this, and rally up. Because keep in mind, we are undervalued. We are below moving average. So we do usually come back up to retest that here. So that's where I'm leaning more towards, is expecting to see this reversal rally up to here. When indeed we do see that reversal, we'll be able to take advantage of it on MARGEX, because MARGEX has Solana to leverage trade here. You can see we have been tracking for quite some time now here. We're waiting for that prime opportunity to buy in and then leverage. You can see we have a beautiful little descending fractal consolidating down, beautiful bull flag here. You can see with certainty we have these resistances, we have these supports. I'm going to delete a couple of these right here for right now, but you can see, look, beautifully trending, stepping stone, lower high, lower low pattern here. It don't get any more textbook bullish than that. What we are looking for is a breach above this resistance up here. We were almost about to do it just last week. We were playing around with this rejection resistance zone, and you can see we're trying to break through it. We didn't, and we dumped. But what we are looking for is a closure above that for us to long to the upside here. Well, it's going to be that time again where sooner than later, we're going to be left to discuss and figure out another position. Are we going to be buying in? Are we going to be shorting? We're hopefully going to consolidate across like we usually do. You can see consistently here. And then we'll play around with that resistance. And if we can confirm closure above that, we can buy in and long on MARGEX, which is what we're patiently waiting for here. And when that time does decide to happen, I'll obviously show you on the MARGEX account, as my account is funded using MARGEX's money, which is super cool. So, thank you for them for giving that to me for us to test out. But when the time does come, we'll use it to play around and see if we can leverage that to the upside. And we'll do it pretty successfully, if you ask me. Make sure to check out MARGEX's deposit bonus here. Take advantage of it. It is free money. Use it as, exchange arbitrage here. But aside from MARGEX, Solana, XRP, let's start looking at these other altcoins and cryptos. Look at Ethereum here. Ethereum also shows signs. So aside from Solana and XRP looking like they've hit some sort of bottom, you look at Ethereum here, and what is Ethereum doing? Ethereum has a beautiful bull flag, still technical. You can see the descending fractal sliding lower, hit floor. We're holding on to this very well, and we're looking to consolidate across, retest this resistance right here, and we're looking for a breach and a rally to the upside here. It's that simple. It's that easy. It don't get any easier than that. Wait for us to consolidate across here and see how we play out with this. This will be the point that we're waiting for, right around the 7th of March. It's going to be some time. It's the 19th. But so give it a couple weeks. Wait for this to cross, because there's not going to be much volume, much opportunity unless we break through the floor here for us to take advantage of here. So wait for it to go over here, and then if we can breach that yellow resistance, we can expect a long position to take place. And honestly, all these we expect to see rally up. Keep your eyes peeled on that. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are too. Bitcoin consolidating. We're also looking for a reversal here. We've been kind of consolidating for a long time. Look at this. Daily chart. Stuck between like a rock and a hard place. I guess maybe there's some sort of downtrend here. I don't know. Certainly looks that way. Like some sort of resistance clearly. Some sort of uptrend here. As we fill in this gap, we're looking for prices to breach. And it's almost like any moment now, which would also allow these other cryptocurrencies to possibly see some reversal. But if we could breach that, I would expect to see a long. So there's definitely some opportunity there on Bitcoin. So keep your eyes peeled on that. And aside from that, looking at these other these other commodities here, like QQQ and then the stock market here, you can see we've kind of had this little tiny bull flag. We've been, tracking. And then since then, we confirmed closure above here. we are starting to rally up. So I'm excited for this. Hopefully it can start to extend up. That's what we're looking for. Same thing with the S&P, something like that. So that's pretty much it though for today's video. Make sure to smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. See you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.